Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 25 video. We're on the Blue Jays team, and it's kind of appropriate timing, guys, because as I'm recording this video, it is prior to Game 6 of the World Series. Blue Jays are one win away from winning it all. I'm not rooting against the Blue Jays. That might sound weird to say as a Red Sox fan. I just don't want the Dodgers to win. But by the time this video gets out, we'll know who won the World Series by then. But I'm hoping that me recording this video on the Blue Jays team gives them just a little extra boost to overcome the Dodgers and not lose 2 games in a row. We'll see what happens, though. You guys already know what happened. If this video is coming out afterwards. But anyway, this is the Blue Jays team, and I did a few changes, very small changes. Bruce Sutter here is a legend. You can't see it here, but I rolled pitcher's chemistry on his secondary slot. I also got a diamond trainer on this team. It was hitting expert. I haven't applied it to anybody though, because hitting expert is not a great legend, or no, what am I saying? Legend. It's a diamond trainer, so it's not a great diamond trainer. We still currently have Chad Green and Casey Jansen still waiting for grade increases. Jansen obviously going to replace Jansen, and Chad Green, I'm going to actually replace Trevor Richards here, since I do have chemistry on Sutter. Once I can get grade increases for these bullpen guys, the bullpen is going to be very stacked, so I'm looking forward to that. We could use a couple more starting pitchers SIGs, and speaking of SIGs, we have a doozy of inventory today. 11 regular SIG player packs plus a 3,000 star SIG, so 12 in total of those. 4 specials, 2 team selectives. But we're going to be all doing all of those, opening them all up. And sorry guys if I have to be a little more quiet. I'm recording at midnight and my family is sleeping, so please forgive me if I don't get excited, or I don't have as big of a reaction as I normally do. For special training on this team, we are currently special training our Kevin Pillar on the bench. He has batter's chemistry with the 2 team signature packs that I have. I am hoping for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., his best year, of course. I'm also looking for Carlos Delgado. Sean Green would be amazing. A good starting pitcher like Alek Manoah would be nice. I would take Paul Molitor. He's the newest Blue Jay that was added into the game. Not too many great bullpen SIGs for the Blue Jays. Maybe a few here and there. I do have BJ Ryan's prime, but I don't want to replace him quite yet, simply because I just finished upgrading him a few videos ago. It's been a few videos, or a few months since that video that I upgraded him, so we have a lot of catching up on this team to do. World Series is going on, life's been getting busy, but we are here, and that's all that matters. Hoping to get 2 new team SIGs. I don't have anybody to craft with, and if we can get any additional SIGs from the regular SIG player packs, that would be greatly appreciated, because in the past several videos I have gotten absolute zilch and nothing on regular SIG player packs, including the special SIGs, as we get a Randy Wolf from the Phillies right there. But Game 6 and Game 7 for the World Series coming up as I'm recording this video. If the Blue Jays lock this down, I mean, what a team. Projected to finish last in the division, not expected to be anywhere near the postseason, is playing in the World Series. As we get a Diamond Vintage, can we see a legend? Okay, no legend, but let's see if this is a Blue Jay. That'd be pretty sweet. Gotta tip your cap to the Blue Jays, though, even if they didn't win the World Series. I mean, what a season it's been for them. You kind of feel bad for them. The Dodgers are inevitable if they won the series and took it in Toronto. But, hey, Blue Jays have a bright future with Trey Savage. And let me talk about Trey Savage. 12 Ks, absolutely made the Dodgers hitters in Game 5 look foolish. He's speaking of Blue Jays, current Blue Jays, Tyler Heineman. I forgot he was on the Blue Jays. I totally forgot he played for them, and he didn't do much, but he was a part of that Game 5. And also Game 3. My goodness, Game 3. I watched that game in one whole setting at my friend's house, and I couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm like, is this 2018 all over again? I'm actually glad I got to watch all of that game, because in the 2018 World Series, which my Red Sox played in, which I was very excited about, I didn't get to watch Game 3 because I was on a camp out I remember looking at my phone in my tent and I was like, holy cow, this game is going long. I was praying and begging all night that the Red Sox would win, but that wasn't the case, and the Dodgers ended up losing in the next 2 games just like they did this year. So history tends to repeat itself, I see. And the most crazy thing, as we get a vintage there, pretty cool, was that when Freddie Freeman hit his walk-off home run, he hit it in the bottom of the 18th with no outs and a 3-2 count, just like Max Muncy did, which is ridiculous. It ties, literally ties for the longest game by innings, by pitch, everything with that game 5 or game 3 of the 2018 World Series. It matches perfectly, and I'm just blown by that. Like, just wow. It wasn't any shorter or any longer. It was exact same. But sorry about me rambling. I'm gonna do special training and we'll do more cards. Alright, 11 more Ultimate Player Packs, and then we shall get onto the Diamond Player Selectives. I totally didn't even remember guessing how many diamonds we get, but we have a Prime. Let's see if it's a Blue Jay. It is not. It's a Christian Yelich 2018, and we get a Trevor Williams. I can't recall which Blue Jays Prime I'm missing. I think Delgado is the only one that I don't have. I'm pretty sure about that. Anthony Santander, absolutely terrible season. Oh, by the way, 2025 cards have their live stats. Speaking of the live cards, I'll talk about that as well. They did some guys dirty on my Red Sox, and Willie Abreu, Roman Anthony in particular, some relief pitchers as well, just did not get the stats that they deserved. Garrett Crochet, though, and Aroldis Chapman are absolutely elite. They gave Garrett Crochet a 75 base overall, and I'm so happy and pleased with that, because the Red Sox are in dire need, in this game at least, of starting pitcher signatures that are actually competitive. And Garrett Crochet is now one of the top 5 best starting pitchers for the Red Sox in this game, and I'm hoping I can eventually get him. I will be sig changing my Pedro Martinez, by the way, on that Red Sox team, so stay tuned for that in a future live stream, probably at the beginning of next year, because I'm saving up packs for trying to get Garrett Crochet. And I also have to talk about Aroldis Chapman. Speaking of Crochet, there he is. There he is, as I was talking about him. 75 base. Amazing stats. Wish one of his stats were above 80. 79 locations. Great, though. Oh, I got to take him. I got to take him. I am glazing Crochet to the max. I hope he wins the Cy Young. Tarek Skubal also got a 75 base card. Arguably a little bit better than Crochet's in this game, but like I was saying about Aroldis Chapman, 70 base overall card. Every stat besides stamina is above 70. I'm so looking forward to hopefully getting Chapman's Sig as well, because the Red Sox have good bullpen cards, but they could use, you know, some more, and Aroldis Chapman definitely fits that mold. Jordan Romano there, have him as a Sig on this team already. I was surprised looking at Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s stats for the 2025 season. I looked at all the Blue Jays live cards, and they didn't have a lot of good live players this year. I mean, George Springer was their best player overall, but other than Springer, I mean, everybody else is kind of mediocre to average at best. But hey, the Blue Jays are in the World Series right now in real life, so it doesn't really matter how you perform in the regular season as long as you make it to the postseason. You got to get hot at the right time, I suppose. Jeff Hoffman, 25, another card that I was surprised didn't get better, but he did have a rough start to the season, so I understand why his base overall was low. Any other 2025 cards here? Doesn't look like it. Michael Saunders, I would like to get that Sig as well. He's a 1-year card, so that would be very special if I could grab him in the Team Select Sig Player Pack or regular Sig Player Pack. We'll see, though. Last cards here, another Saunders, pretty rare getting 2 of him, and then a Matt Chapman. That is a great third baseman. I have my Donaldson Prime at third base, but I would consider substituting a Chapman Sig for him. That's the only Chapman Sig for the Blue Jays too, by the way, so pretty exciting stuff. Okay, we're gonna rip these open. Let's do the primes first. We got 5. Can we get Carlos Delgado? He's what I'm looking for. If I can get a Sig, even better, but let's open them all at the same time. We get no Blue Jays. We get a current Blue Jay and George Springer, but nothing else there. All right. Let's do the Team Selective Prime Player Packs. We shall see if we don't end up duping. Let's see who we got. No diamonds, 3 silvers. First card on the left. We get a Marcus Semien. I do have his Prime, I think. So that is a dupe. Let's go to the far right. We get Vladdy. I just upgraded that Prime a few Blue Jays videos ago. 70 base, great card. And then the center is Robbie Ray. I already have his Sig, so I still haven't gotten Carlos Delgado. I could be wrong, and he could be in my back as I speak, but if you guys know if I have Delgado, please let me know. I'm not going to go check right now, but let's open up our signature player packs. Double mileage is over. The month is ending here, so let's pop this open. Probably should have done this when double mileage was going on to get the extra added mileage bonus, but oh well, it is what it is. Let's see what the first sig is. It is going to be a Joe Mauer 2016 68 base first baseman card. One of the actually, I was going to say lower end first baseman, but his hitting stats aren't terrible. His eye is high and his contact is good, but the power there is just below average for a first baseman. Only 11 home runs for Mauer, but love seeing good old Joe Mauer. One of my favorite guys to play as when I used to do MLB The Show back in the day. Not on YouTube, but I used to play a lot of MLB 11 The Show, and those were some fun times. Making a franchise team with all the best players. But let's do special signature player packs here. We don't have a position selective, so we're gonna kind of do these in a different order. Let's go left to right. First card on the left is a Dodger. First troll of the video, Alex Vesia 2024. He is not pitching in the World Series, or did not pitch in the World Series because of a family. I don't know if it was a private issue or was a tragedy in the family, but 65 base Jason Isringhausen right there, and the far right side is a Kenley Jansen. Wow, all closing pitchers and relief pitchers out of the first one. I would like to get this Jansen. He was a good reliever from last year. Not as good as Aroldis Chapman, but a very solid card, I must say. So hopefully I can get Jansen on my Red Sox team eventually too. That's our second troll. Let's do the 3 remaining special sigs, all silvers this time. Let's go right to left now. Far right side, another pitcher, Ranger Suarez, 2022. Not a good one though. I think 21 is a much better year than this. Let's do the left side now. It is another Philly. Are we doing this again with the Phillies, guys? We better not be. I'm going to be so roasted in the comments by Phillies fans. You guys torched me last video, and I feel like it's going to be the same. If this middle one is a Philly, I am speechless. Who we got? No, it's a Dodger. Mookie Betts 23. That is a sick card. One of the best card arts to come out of 2023, by the way. For your Phillies team's sake, guys, I'm going. If any of you are Phillies fans, I'm going to take the Mookie Betts just to ease your pain a little bit. That is 2 Phillies on the board, though. Let's see. 2 Dodgers, 2 Phillies. I think that's the most teams we've gotten. Far right, Yandy Diaz, Tampa Bay. Not his best season overall. Actually, might be pretty up there with his best. His power is just a bit low. Let's do the middle next. We get an Andre Dawson, 1987 Cubs card. He has a legend for the Cubs. This is a new sig of his. Very nice. 71 base. Eye is a bit low, but power and contact are sweet. And the left side, Matt Latos for the Reds. I have not gotten this card before, or we're going to take him because he's a gold. Matt Latos was a good pitcher for the Reds, but he was more well-known that year for giving up a grand slam to Buster Posey in the National League Division Series in Game 5, which absolutely dismantled the Reds season that year. If you know, you know. Sorry, Reds fans, to bring that memory back. Let's do the middle first here this time. David Robertson, 16. Not his good year with the White Sox. He has better years with the Yankees as well. I'd like that on my White Sox team, though. Let's do the right silver next. Another red, Eugenio Suarez. I think this is close to his best overall card. 2019, he has high power, but this is rounded much better as a third base card with a good fielding. And then the far left. Come on, Blue Jay. No, Andrew Chafin from the Oakland Athletics. I sense that ComToUs has definitely tampered again with the odds for Team 6 or something, because I'm not the only one. I've watched other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers. We have not been having as good of luck with all the SIG packs that we've been getting. I should have done the 1 SIG player first, but we get a diamond. That's cool. I'll take it. And we get 2 diamonds, in fact. Let's go. We have 2 chances of getting a Team SIG right there as a diamond. So let's do the silvers first. Let's do top right, off-centered. It's a Terry Kennedy. That is a card I think I've gotten before. Sorry, Padres teams. Decent catcher, okay fielding, and 68 base sig overall. Right next to Kennedy is another, I thought it was another Padre. That's the same color scheme, but it is a Pirates Tech Love, another vintage Kent Tekle, 66 base. Would like that on my Pirates team. I do have quite the amount of sigs waiting for a grade increase, though, so he'd be a backup player for the time being. Let's do the bottom right silver. Another Dodger. That's our 3rd Dodger, so Dodgers are the most we've pulled. Corey Seager. I don't have Seager on my Dodgers team. Would like that sig. It's a 67 base with bad fielding, but a good hitting card. Let's do the gold. Let's do a little bit out of order here. What do we have? We have a Giant. So a Dodger and now a Giant. Donovan Solano, 63 base sig from 2020. Not the most ideal fielding-wise, especially for a second baseman. That is pretty terrible. I would honestly craft him if I were a Giants team. That has to be one of the worst base overall sigs. Let's do the middle silver now. We get a again with the Yu Darvish, man. 75 best overall Yu Darvish for the Rangers. I don't know if he may be in the league for much longer, by the way, guys. He's been hurt with the Padres. He pitched this season, in the past season in 2025, but he's on the tail end of it. And if I can't get Yu Darvish for my Rangers team, I'd be pretty upset. So there he is, though, on the wrong team, as always. Let's do the bottom left. Come on, we got to see a Blue Jay. Wilson or Wilson Contreras. Sorry, I'm going to get those guys mixed up. I pulled this one, I'm pretty sure, in my last video, too. Not a great catcher. All right, gold on the bottom. We get a Astro, Evan Gattis. I do have this on my Astros team. Not a great catcher, but I have utilized him as on my team, so I won't call that a terrible troll. Top left gold. Third Philly. Dodgers and Phillies are tied again. 68 base JT Realmuto. Okay, if one of these or both of these diamonds can be Blue Jays, this would be historic. Let's do the left diamond first. Come on, let's get a Blue Jay. We have same colors, wrong team. Corbin Burns, though, that is excellent. His Cy Young year, I'm not really sure. I think so, but that is a outstanding starting pitcher. Either way you put it, Cy Young or no Cy Young. Sorry, you Brewers teams, and almost a 70 grade increase on that too. Okay, and the center. Also, I will be doing combos finally after a hiatus, but we have a White Sox. I could use that on my White Sox team. 72 base Lance Lynn. Guys, this has been some brutal sig pack luck in the past 3 videos. So many sig packs granted we've had team selectives, but we just haven't been getting. I didn't get a Mitch Haniger. I actually got this one in my Mariners video. We haven't gotten a team sig from regular sig player packs in 3 videos, and I have opened at least 30 sig player packs, including the special sigs. It's ridiculous. Okay, let me intermediate grade increase the few cards that I can. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. We're going to just go straight into combos because I actually don't remember having that few amount of grade increases, but we're going to see if we can get a team sig, and we have the stars to do it. Also, it just kind of sucks that I didn't do this before double mileage ended, but we're going to roll with it. Let's see if we can get a Blue Jay. Come on. First combo is a Pirate, Ke'Bryan Hayes 23. That's another troll. That is the best Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pirates. His card for the Reds this year isn't great, so he may not be in the league much longer if he can't figure out his offense. Hopefully he does, though. Next combo.
Derp derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp derp derp.
1, 2, 3. Laddie 21.
Please.
It's. There was absolute no way that just happened. Oscar Hernandez diamond had so much promise with that diamond. Saw that glow, saw that blue. It was just not meant to be.
I want to die.
Well, it's an old friend. Teoscar Hernandez haunts me again. After 3 years, this guy still trolls me. I cannot believe it. That is crazy. I got so excited to see a Blue Jay, and I thought it was Vlad. I looked at him and I said Vlad in my mind, and that is. We're gonna move on. We're gonna continue doing combo. If I get another Teoscar out of the Sig player pack, oh my goodness, the absolute mayhem that you're going to see on screen. Next combo, another Pirate, Jason Bay. I would like him on my team too. I have the Prime. Sadly, it's not the right team again. All right, come on, continuing on. Let's do it. Come on, see another Blue Jay. We get an Astro. It's another troll. Joe Sambito. Good reliever. That would actually round out my bullpen if I got him, I think. I could probably use one more Astros bullpen guy, but let's do Astros and Mariners, all AL West. Next combo is a Cleveland early win. That is nice. King Gabagool got his Supreme card. This is a worser version of Early Win. It's a 71 base starter. Not as good as other Cleveland pitchers, so Cleveland teams you may want to pass up on that. All right, might be the last combo here. Come on, can we see another Blue Jay? What do we got? It is another Twin. It's a Bernansky from the Twins in 1987. I think that was the year they won the World Series. 32 home runs and decent card. You know what? I'm not gonna wait for all diamonds here. I'm just gonna do it. Can we get another Blue Jay? Can we not get Teoscar, please? What is the last one gonna be? It is a Tyler Stevenson. All right, well, we got a Blue Jay, but that's, oh my goodness. Okay, all right, guys. I don't think we have anybody to upgrade today. Also, so we're just gonna rip these team selectives and pray that we don't get Teoscar Hernandez, or if we get a dupe, I mean, we can craft now because of Teoscar. So I guess he's a beneficial card in a way. But Blue Jay, team select diamond, please. No, okay. It is a gold Vladimir Guerrero, Carlos Delgado. I could also use one more outfield card, Jose Bautista, please. Let's see it. 3, 2, 1.
That carry, the backspin that he seems to normally have. Here's a drive to deep center. Varsho back. And did he catch that ball? He caught that ball.
Okay, that is decent. That is not terrible. Dalton Varsho from 23. A couple days ago, I was trying to remember if he had a SIG. I didn't check the collection. He has one SIG, I'm pretty sure, and this is the only year. And I'm gonna see how that fits into my lineup. I think that works. I'm pretty sure that works. Yes. He can replace George Springer. All right, so unless I get a better outfielder, let me see in the collection where he ranks as far as outfielders go. I don't think he's like a top 7 outfielder, but he's not bad. He is not bad. He's still a good fielder. He's got decent hitting stats. Also, I didn't notice Whit Merrifield was out of the game, so that's a pretty cool card to have. Let me go by signature and go by ability. Let's go outfield. Okay. So, looking at it here, there are definitely a lot of better outfielders. He is actually on the same level as Kevin Biggio right now, who I also have in my team as a second baseman. So there's definitely better. If I would have gotten Springer's SIG too, honestly, that would have been pretty nice. Thankfully not Teoscar, because his SIGs are actually pretty bad, other than 2021, which is the best overall. Even then, it's still not terribly great. But hey, I'll take Dalton Varsho. He's the same overall as Saunders. He's a 1-year card. And if I can get Bautista's 2010 with that third base option, that can help me move around players in my team. So I'll take anybody like Devon White or Sean Green or Jason Bartfield as well. So let's go. That is a clutch pull. And just to double check, who else do I need now that we've gotten him? So outfield is basically locked. Third base, first base, DH even. I would really appreciate a catcher as well. And then we also have 2 more spots in the rotation. I would need the best starting pitchers though. If I got Marco Estrada 2018, that card is getting crafted faster than you've seen lightning strike twice. Okay, and then bullpen, I could use 1 more or 2 more bullpen cards actually, because Anthony Bass is a normal. So let's see what we get out of the remaining teams like SIG. 1 dub in the bag, a dupe with Teoscar Hernandez and a troll. Come on, Toronto, can we get a diamond? I haven't seen a diamond in a long time. Okay, it's not gonna happen. And it's another gold. All right, I'm gonna go same way, no look strat again. Who do we have? 3, 2, 1, last one. All right, Bautista, bring me home. Let me see you right here.
Why are we still here?
We're crafting. We're crafting. And,
Just to suffer.
some of you may argue I could save the 2020. I could give, honestly, a rip about the 20 now. I had him for the longest time. And, yeah, it's just not happening. Did I lock him up? Why would I lock him up? I'm dumb. Okay. Let me get the 2020 TO. and we're crafting him with the 2018 TO. We're keeping the Varsho, and we're doing this. We're crafting this. I cannot believe Teoscar Hernandez, guys. All right. The 2020 honestly isn't even good anymore. It's really not. It was a very good hitting card back in the day when the meta was oriented towards hitting, but nowadays you can't even do anything with that card for as far as fielding goes. No diamond out of the Toronto pack. It's another actually it's a silver. All right, I'm gonna just look this one in the face and hope it's not Teoscar. Please be a catcher, bullpen guy, Bautista. It is. Okay. It's last on the list. I'll say that. It is last on the list for grade increasing. Even amongst Chad Green and Casey Janssen, it is one of the better overall relievers, but like I was saying about getting him, I just upgraded the prime. So this puts me in a predicament. I'm going to use the prime as much as I can. We finished his skill set. It's really nice. So I'm just going to put him last in line as far as grade increase candidates go. It's still a good pull. I'm just not going to be prioritizing him. Probably Jansen first, since he is the weakest link in my bullpen. Then Chad Green. Even though he's a 65, he'd be much better than Richards at a 66. But we did get a new batter. I'm not going to be upset about that. Teoscar took me... He robbed me of 2 better Blue Jays SIGs that could have been Vladdy and Bautista, but so be it. I'm going to have to endure it. Honestly, eventually, I'm going to get rid of this card in my lineup. He's been in my lineup since the beginning, quite literally, of this team. You guys can go back to the beginning of this series with the Blue Jays team. He's been a staple in my lineup forever, but he will eventually come out. Once I can get better Blue Jays SIGs than him, it's like Sean Green, hopefully, and Jose Bautista, he will be replaced. But I think that's going to do it for today's video. We got 2 new team SIGs, 2 dupes today. No new primes, but we'll work with what we got. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, who I should do what with. And again, thank you for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below, hit share and subscribe. Feel free to check out the other MLB 9 Innings YouTubers in my description box as well. They make great MLB 9 Innings videos, and they would really appreciate your support, so feel free to show them some love and go and subscribe to their channels and watch some of their videos. Also, follow me on social media. I have links to Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. Extra MLB 9 Innings content there is posted weekly, so if you want to see more of what I do on my teams, please feel free to check that out. Also, I have memberships available down below if you want to support the channel and what I do here. I have some giveaways that I do for members, as well as members special only videos on a different nationals team that I won't show on my regular channel. So if you do want to see more stuff like that, feel free to join memberships. You don't have to, but you can join for a monthly subscription on that, and I would greatly appreciate it. And I do shout outs for my members every single video, so thank you guys if you do decide to join that. But enough of me rambling on. That's gonna do it. Have a great rest of your guys' day. God bless you all. Jesus loves you guys. He died for your sins. If you believe on him and repent, he will save you, and you'll have a hope for eternity in heaven. And he loves you very, very much, guys. Just wanted to let you know that. But otherwise, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video.